¿Y ustedes son las reinas de la radio por internet?
Hola, somos Marta y Tere, o Tere y Marta. Los invitamos todos los jueves 7 p.m. Pacífico para que nos vean
y nos escuchen con todas sus entrevistas favoritas.
Los esperamos.
Porque en diferentes lugares nos están viendo. Así que bienvenidos a otro jueves más aquí con Marta y Tere por Oye Tu Radio.
Para la gente que no sabe, estamos en vivo también por oyeturadio.net. Si tienen la aplicación de Oye Tu Radio o pueden tenerla de Tuning Radio, cualquier manera, y nos pueden ver como lo están haciendo ahorita.
Solo ver, Marcita, pero nos pueden escuchar también.
Así es.
Así que si tienen tableta, escúchenos en la tableta, nos pueden ver por el teléfono, en la computadora, nos pueden ver y escuchar a la misma vez.
Y también hagan una cosa, suscríbanse a nuestro canal.
Exacto.
Si quieren comentar, porque algunas personas dicen, no puedo comentar. Si no pueden comentar es porque no se han suscrito a nuestro canal. Así que suscríbanse
Ahora sí
al
dijo
canal.
que han suscrito.
Bueno, para toda la gente teresita que nos está viendo hoy en día, tenemos...
que nos está viendo diferente.
Así es. Nos está viendo diferente y somos muchos. En realidad somos el equipo completo que trabaja en Oye Tu Radio.
Aquí esta noche.
Y tratamos de hacer algo diferente para que hubiera espacio para todos. No es lo que siempre vemos, pero hoy es...
Hoy no
un
nos
día
están viendo
especial.
la pantalla rosita.
Así es.
Hoy
Hoy
la pantalla rosita.
There's nothing pink today. No hay
No
rosita.
pink, no pink.
Así que hoy es algo diferente porque queríamos que ustedes conocieran al equipo de Oye Tu Radio.
Que
Todo
no
lo que-
solamente es Marta y Tere.
Así es, porque la gente dice, ay, nomás son Marta y Tere. No. Marta y Tere tienen su espacio era los martes, pero tuvimos que cambiar a los jueves. Casi obligadas los jueves, porque los muchachos que están aquí ayudándonos no pueden los martes y nos movimos a los jueves. Pero ahora vamos a presentarles a todo el equipo. Ellos nos van a platicar qué días están en la radio, los horarios, para que ustedes los vean, nos van a decir
¿De qué se trata un poquito su show de cada uno?
Así es, así los conocemos. Mientras, Teresita, yo quiero presentar pues a la encargada de Oye Tu Radio, que es la que hace posible todo lo que pasa aquí en Oye Tu Radio. Moni B. Henley. Moni B.
Es Moni B.
Buenas noches. Moni B. Esto no fuera posible también, y si en el equipo que tenemos detrás de cámaras, que no se dejan
no
ver,
nos ven.
¿verdad?
Pero ahí está.
Scott y Ray, les damos también las gracias, pero Moni B es la que maneja todo lo que tiene que ver con la radio. Le damos- Bueno, yo, como dijimos que íbamos a empezar con algo especial antes de presentarlos a todos.
Sí.
Yo quiero empezar con
También
algo
hay algo
especial,
especial.
Moni B, algo especial para Moni B, que siempre nos está apoyando. Para que lo vean, vean. Yo quiero empezar con algo especial. Es un agradecimiento por todo el trabajo que ella hace para Oye Tu Radio, que nos apoya, nos ayuda. Se ve más bonito así que en el jarrón, así que te las dejo así.
En el jarrón,
las puedes
para
poner
que
en
no
el
se
jarrón.
vea.
Tienes que quitarle el wrapper y todo. But I
Okay.
think they look beautiful like that, so I
Yes,
don't want to mess it up.
That's very pretty. Thank you so much. Oh my
No,
God.
thank you.
What a surprise. Wow.
Y antes de presentar, pues yo quería darle por juntarnos, por ayudarnos en Oye Tu Radio. Y dejo que se presenten, o como tú dime qué quieres hacer primero.
Sí, podemos presentarlos.
¿Primero?
Sí,
Bueno, empezamos a presentar a cada
¿De qué
uno
lado?
y después hablamos del show de cada uno.
claro.
¿Sí?
Yes.
¿De qué lado empezamos, Teresa?
Empezamos acá con Lorraine.
Lady first.
So introduce yourselves, each one of you.
Empezamos.
Well, they didn't know why you're getting the flowers.
Oh,
We need to
I-
translate.
I got this. I got this for being a good girl. These people might say that's not true. But anyway, I share this with with the team because I of course myself would not be here if it wasn't for this team, and I'm very proud of Oye Tu Radio. I'm very proud of how far we've come and how far we're going to even get. And I'm very proud. Connie's been there with me since day one, so I have to give a lot of credit to Connie. And of course, we couldn't do it without Ratoncito. We couldn't do it without Scott. So we are a team effort here. So yes,
How long have we been doing this?
we've been doing what, 3
Oye Tu
years,
Radio?
4? How long's it
Oye
been
Tu Radio?
officially?
Yes, Oye Tu Radio. We've been
Four?
since the
4
beginning.
years.
4 years, 4 years.
4 years,
Yeah.
and we're still going on.
Strong. And
Yes.
I remember when Connie and I started, we were by ourselves in a tiny little office over there. Well, it wasn't tiny, it was a big office
Yes.
Yeah.
in Highland. It was beautiful, right, Connie?
Yeah.
So that's, that we've come a long way. We've had some ups and downs, unfortunately, the pandemic
Yes,
really,
these past 2 years,
Yes,
we have.
but we're still here and standing strong and growing bigger. And I'm very proud of everybody. Very proud of everybody. Now we're going to go to each one of you. If you could just introduce yourself briefly, just your name and the name of your show that you represent, and then we'll go into details on your shows in a minute.
My name is Lorraine Cifuentes, and I'm the co-host on the Untied Ribbon with Marilyn Aparicio.
Cameras are there.
Hello, I'm Marilyn Rivera, and I'm the host from the Untied Ribbon.
I'm Casey Rodriguez, better known as Smooches. I have a business, Smooches Creations. Sorry.
Our sponsor
Yes.
for all of
Radio as well.
I'm Root Deep, Johnny Guzman. I'm a promoter and I work the back scenes behind Maryland, Uber Connie, Montague. I've supported the show since day one. And that's what I do. I work the back scenes.
Which way do I look? That way? I'm Fanny Beret, aka Stroke Team, and my show is La Hora Revolucion on Mondays at 7.
And
My name is Brenda. They call me Lady D, and I come with want to be on the Queen Bee show. I am Erica Hop, and my show is Erica's Critter Care Show, and it's on Saturdays at 8:00 in the morning.
My name's Liz Anaya. My name's Elizabeth, but everybody calls me Liz. And my show is called Creating Success, and I'm gonna be doing Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
I'm AJ, and I'm their sound engineer.
yay!
show.
I have a show, Mondo called The Show, and we're every Sunday 4 to 6.
Label Silence, and my show is on the works.
Yes.
Well, that's to have you here today. Thanks for coming.
Y nosotros somos Marta
Marta y Tere. Yo soy Marta y ella es Tere. Bueno, yo quiero darles las gracias a todos ellos por estar aquí presentes. Tenemos cámara 1, cámara 2. Pueden ver aquí, allá. Y estamos viendo. I don't see the other half, Scott. Where's the other half? Right there. Ahí está. No, es que lo está tapando algo en la cara. ¿Es Eloy?
Eloy? He's on the top one.
Oh, yeah.
Close to the 8J.
Okay. There we see him. Ahí estamos todos. Bueno, vamos a empezar platicando al público que nos está viendo, que tenemos 4 años con la radio y hemos estado...
Porque son 3 de pandemia.
Sí.
Más aparte de perdido unos 5.
Ya son 5 entonces de la pandemia. Oh my gosh, we're 5 years old.
Tenemos como
En agosto,
5
¿no?
años.
En agosto cumplimos años. ¿no?
El 8 de agosto.
Voy a buscarme fotos viejas de ese.
Sí, creo que sí. Y estamos ya casi, yo creo que 5 años. Pienso que son 5 juntos y cada vez estamos agregando más locutores y esperemos que se queden un buen tiempo con nosotros. Y pues voy a empezar, me gustaría platicar de lo que hace cada uno, no sé si quieres empezar tú preguntándolos en inglés para que entiendan los que no me entienden.
This side, and then Connie can do that side. Eloy Gonzalez is going to be having a show called, what's your show going to be called, mijo?
Funkero Active Saturdays.
What is it?
Funkero Active Saturdays.
Ronquero?
Yeah, active.
Ronquero Active Saturdays.
So,
And it's going to be about what, Eloy? What's your show?
Funkera, funk music.
Funk.
Funk
Okay.
music. It's the difference between old school and funk. It's rare. Different
Nice.
times.
Okay, frontera.
Okay. So,
Funky.
I want to know the
Música funkera.
Oh my.
We need to talk. We need to talk.
I got her back.
uh, what is the day, the time, Sundays? You said Sunday?
Oh, me?
Yours, what
But
day?
no, it's gonna be Saturdays.
Oh, Saturday.
Saturday?
Okay.
Do you have a time?
Yeah.
1 and 3.
Oh, okay, so we need to
1 p.m.
I'll give you
write
this,
down.
ma. Here's show
Yeah.
opinion.
Okay. And then you want to go?
Yeah, well, AJ is the sound engineer for all the shows.
You can tell.
Yes, okay,
It can't be shy.
I'm AJ. I'm the sound engineer for every one of these shows, so I'm there every time. And I have my own show with a buddy of mine named Mondo, and we're every Sundays 4 to 9.
What kind of music?
4 to 6, my bad. 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., my bad.
What kind of
We play any music that we really feel like listening to.
DJ.
I'll start with the
Oh yeah, they call me Flex Triple X.
Flex triple X.
Right.
Your show is from
4 to 6,
4 to
and it's called The Show.
the show's
The
called
show.
Oh,
The show's called The Show.
it's just music, right?
Music, and occasionally we talk just about how our day is and what we plan on doing.
Oh, okay. So it's only you.
Yeah, me and a buddy of
Mando.
mine, Mondo.
Mando.
He wasn't able to come today.
Oh,
Yeah.
next. Liz.
Now, Liz Anaya, her show's bilingual, so she will do Spanish and English. Let her know.
No, es que nos hablan español.
Habla en español.
Yo hablo español,
Ah, perfecto.
Ella sí puede.
hablo inglés también. Mi show se trata de finanzas o cómo nos podemos aconsejar el uno al otro sobre nuestras finanzas. Yo vendo carros, entonces yo estoy usando este medio también para platicar de cómo podemos empezar un buen crédito, utilizando un
Para
crédito
prepararse.
para prepararse, para comprar un carro, una casa y tener la oportunidad de progresar, porque en este país se necesita tener buen crédito para poder tener sus cosas, ¿no? Todas las cosas.
Ah, me parece bien. ¿Y qué días va a estar tu programa?
Mi programa será viernes de 7 a 9 de la noche.
Los viernes.
Los viernes.
¿Y ya tiene nombre o nomás?
Sí.
Creating Success.
Ah, qué bien. Me gusta el nombre.
So, el que guste comprar un carro o quiere prepararse para comprar un carro, preparar para su crédito, para comprar una casa, she's your girl, right there.
Así que ya saben, viernes de
7 de la noche a 9 de la noche.
de 7 a 9 de la noche. Si tienen alguna pregunta para Liz, ese es el día que lo pueden hacer. ¿Lo haces simplemente por Oye Tu Radio? ¿También lo haces por Facebook Live, Instagram? Porque ya ves-
Lo hemos hecho solamente por Facebook Live y Oye Tu Radio solo. Pero podemos hacerlo de otra manera. Todavía no me he metido totalmente y he investigado lo que me va a dar mejor público, audiencia,
Ajá.
pero creo que me gusta la idea de ponerlo en YouTube.
Perfecto. La que sigue. Next.
Erica's going to have a really interesting show that I'm very excited about because it's going to be, se va a tratar de animalitos. It's going to be about animal cruelty, about adopting animals, all that stuff. And I know that all of us are animal lovers here. So if you've been to my house, you know I have lots of animals. Canelo, yeah, you do too. Canelo misses you, Connie. So Erica, tell us about the name of your show and what's going to be about.
So it's Erica's Critter Care Show, and what it's going to be about is talking about cohabitating, coexisting, spay and neuter, different animals, different species. I'll have people on the show with me that specialize in certain species. We'll be doing live where we'll be going to sanctuaries like wolf sanctuaries and things like that, and why these don't make great pets. So it's to educate the public just about coexisting, you know, keeping your animals safe and why we don't have certain animals for pets like big cats, things like that. So it's going to be educational and fun. So it's going to be for kids and for adults. And it will talk about California laws.
Oh, that's very interesting.
And she's going to SeaWorld. So she's planning on going to SeaWorld in the summer. So we're excited about that too.
So people can ask you questions.
Yes, they can ask me questions, and then I'll have people. I already have a list of people that are lined up. There's going to be like a farrier on the show. There's going to be another lady that does active. She reads to children, but it's through her pony. So she'll be on, and we're going to be talking about desert animals and things like that. We're going to be going up to a wolf sanctuary, so we'll be talking about wolves. So it's always going to be a different spot. And I was in law enforcement for 16 years, so I'm going to be talking about the laws of California that have to do with animals.
That is very interesting.
Are you going to be bringing actual animals to your show?
I would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what day?
It's going to be Saturdays from 8 to 11
in the morning.
in the morning.
Okay.
We're gonna try to do like animal of the week, like like an animal that might need to be adopted or something. So we're gonna try to work on that to be animal of the week and bring some cats or dogs or whatever
Yeah.
it's available to see get them adopted.
Yeah. And I have a really good friend that does all the California birds of prey, so I'll be having birds of prey on the show as well.
Ooh, Connie. All right, Dorinda.
Me? I'm barely coming back. I was with Moni when they had the other
Queen Bee
show.
show.
But prior to that, which was it, the Queen Bee?
It was a Queen Bee. Now it's only the Moaning.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The Queen Bee show where we did all the interviews and stuff for people starting businesses or up and coming entertainment, people that were in bands like in the Inland Empire, or we've even did big ones like we did Alon. We interviewed Alon when Alon came, the rock and roll gangster. Everybody knows him. So and so after COVID and stuff happened, I kind of backed away, but now she's my best friend. So
We're
she
back.
was like, "No, you're coming back," and I'm like, "Okay." So she told me, I'm putting you on the flyer, so you're going," and I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, she made sure I was here today. I came straight from work, but yeah. So I'm with her.
So what's the day and the time?
She's in my show.
I'm on
So
her show.
right now I don't
Yeah.
really have it's Wednesdays, but I don't really have like a time. Actually, Angela's also on Wednesdays, so really don't have. I've been concentrating on producing and getting these kids, getting them, I love my kids, getting them
Te lanzamos al ruedo, ya
Yeah.
nos lanzó al ruedo.
Pero ya nomás estén situated on their times and stuff like that, then I will come back. But I had to concentrate on them for now.
Okay. No te voy a preguntar a ti porque pues ya dijiste que tu show todavía está en stand-by.
Sí, están
Todavía
stand-by
no
ahorita.
tenemos un horario pico para ti.
Sí, los miércoles de 7 a 9, right after Angela.
Okay. Ah, bueno, tú sí tienes el horario.
Sí.
Pero no sabes cuándo vas a empezar todavía.
No, me falta un poquito todavía. I still need to get Eloy situated, Mondo and AJ situated. We need to get Liz more frequent and then ready to go, and then of course Erica. So that's what I'm waiting. En eso estoy esperando todavía.
Okay.
Véame pronto.
We start.
Now Lorraine can take this. I mean,
No, we're starting
Connie.
with Lorraine and you. Or you first.
Well, I co-host on the Untied Ribbon with Marilyn. I used to co-host with Monaby on Only the Money. And I mean, it's been amazing. I've gotten to learn from the best, and then I got to jump on in, and it's a whole new realm. Both of these ladies are beautiful, but they bring two different dynamics to the table. So I look at Moni and I see the experienced and mature, and then I come this way now and I have the heartfelt and warm and vibrant Marilyn. And so I'm here with her, and I go daily through her journey with her. And then because of my educational background, I actually bring a little bit of a twist to the show. So what we do is, because the job that I'm going to go into is going to involve helping people, it's in the helping professions, we kind of tailor in resources and case management for those who may be going through similar situations as Marilyn's. And so they're able to chime in and let us know, hey, I'm going through this, or by any chance, do you have resources for someone who maybe doesn't know how to get something paid for, maybe a medical bill they're fighting with the insurance, or a ride to the hospital, or even just prayer sometimes. That's where I come in.
Oh, that's very, very interesting.
right. And I have to make a note real quick because we want to congratulate her publicly. Can you tell us what the 25th means for you, please? The 25th of May.
I will be walking. I will be graduating. I double majored.
Sí se puede.
Felicidades, felicidades.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a long journey for myself, many years of trying times to get this degree. So I will not only graduate with my human services degree, but my liberal arts degree and a special certification in case management.
Wow.
Also, a human trafficking
Con
instructor.
honores.
Human trafficking webinar.
I'm a human trafficking instructor. I'm
Really?
multiple state certified, yes.
Wow, felicidades.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies.
La que sigue.
My show is the Entry Ribbon. And basically, because I've been fighting cancer for 2 years, surgeries, chemo every day, I started on Facebook Lives and I just wanted to reach other people that had cancer. But I didn't realize that I would reach people with other phobias, addictions, other health lining issues. So the entire ribbon is we all have a ribbon, a tied ribbon, but I will never be cancer free. And so some of us are in the fight a second time, a third time. So it's never finished story. So being that everybody knows me, there have been people that have inspired me with their stories. So if they're going to inspire me, I know they're going to reach out and inspire somebody else. So I have them come onto the show. It's unscripted. A lot of people feel like they don't want to share a lot. They don't know what they're going to share, like this one. And they wind up it's like healing. It's like releasing. It's like closure. It's, and like, I get them to open up. And then she's one of the resources. So she'll recommend resources and outlets. And it's a pretty good team.
Very much so. I feel like Moni helped groom me because it's new to me. And then she said, here you go, here's your wings, and you're going to fly with this one. And so we've been like two peas in a pod ever since.
Right. So, entonces quiere decir que el programa de ella se trata de para las personas que tienen cáncer.
Sí.
When is the show?
It's on Saturdays from 10 to 12.
Así que 10 to
10
12.
to 12.
10 to
De
12.
10 a 12, si tienen alguna pregunta para Marilyn y para Lorraine, pueden entrar al programa de ellas. Acuérdense, los sábados. Si hay alguna persona ahí que tiene, pues, cáncer, pueden llamarla.
Cáncer, puede ser de
quieren
o cualquier otra enfermedad también.
Así
Sí,
es.
puede ser cualquier otra enfermedad. Ellos tienen los recursos. Necesita ayuda si tiene que ir al doctor o algo, ellos les pueden ayudar o conseguir. Cualquier pregunta, llámenle. Entren, tienen algún teléfono o just to look you up.
Look her up on
Your Facebook.
Yeah, I have like 3 Facebooks. Instagram's a little slow, but they can find me, Marilyn Aparicio, on Facebook, and then on IG, it's Madam Butterfly.
En Instagram.
On Instagram.
Ahorita que en los comentarios que tenemos de YouTube, vamos a poner las páginas de ellos para si los quieren buscar en Facebook, si están interesados en los programas de ellos, los pueden buscar, así que lo vamos a hacer ahí, vamos a poner todos los datos de ellos, como siempre hacemos con los artistas invitados que tenemos aquí, ponemos los datos de ellos y ustedes pueden buscarlos ahí, pueden
Para
agregarlos,
cualquier pregunta
seguirlos.
que tengan para ellos,
Así es.
ellos pueden seguir y preguntar.
Así que Marilyn tiene The Anti-Ribbon, right? Okay. ¿La que sigue?
Next.
Hi, I am Casey Rodriguez again. I have a personalized Tumblr business. I do a lot of customization, my own custom glitter collection that you can use on your makeup, as you can see, my eyes, your nails, as well as crafting. I will be launching my 3rd cosmetic launch, June 4th. I am working toward a nonprofit organization to raise awareness for people with invisible illnesses. Just because some things aren't visual on the outside does not mean there's not a huge fight going on amongst us. Around this, I'm empowering women, people just to work together, support one another, because there is other people that we don't realize are watching that really us speaking out in our story is so beneficial and giving them that much more will to fight.
I work along with these ladies right here, as really close to them as well. Monabe. We're going to be doing a lot of great things together. I'm collabing on a collection such to raise more awareness and women empowerment studies.
So, her show.
Again, she's Maryland's sponsor, but I mean, she's a station sponsor. She sponsors all of us really. So she's a big supporter of all of us as we support her. Did you want to say a little bit about
She has been on my show to talk about, you see, it looks like nothing's going on, but she has a lot of health underlining issues, and that she came on to talk and share. And so I've had Connie come on because we've had strokes, and she
My
came
daughter
on
had a stroke, and my brother and my sister passed away of cancer.
and then Johnny has also come on. So it's very,
It's
we're all
one
going
family.
through something,
We're
yeah.
a big family.
We
Some
are.
way, somehow, we all support each other and each other's
That's
trials.
nice.
Because not every day we're up and at it in good mannerism. Sometimes it's good to feel someone grab your shoulder and say, "Hey, it's good. It's all good. Keep pushing."
Yeah.
And that's what we do. We help each other, motivate each other, and push forward in life, just in general.
That's nice. Así que ya vieron la gente que nos está viendo. Oye, tu radio es una familia. Dices, todos son una familia. Eso es muy bonito.
Estamos muy unidos. We really are. The team here, we're all very, very close. We're all we're all different, but yet we're all very much alike. And we all have the same goals, the same strive, the same hustle, the same awareness that we want to share. We're all about community love. We're all about culture. We're all about we've become so close. Somos todos, en realidad, de verdad, somos una familia. Nos hablamos, Kanye es mi hijada, y nos hablamos muy seguido todos. Liz, andamos para donde quiera, ella y yo. Acá está mi mejor amiga right here. So, I mean, we're very good friends besides being co-hosts and radio personalities.
Okay, next. Está muy calladito. Muy calladito. Dice que no.
That we have
Yeah, I'm Johnny Blue Deep Entertainment, and I love to give back to the community. And I throw car shows, underground car shows. I like to flood the streets of Riverside, San Bernardino area, Inland Empire. And for my ladies to successfully succeed, we have to let the public know that they're here. So it starts with Oye Tu Radio. So representing Oye Tu Radio through the way that I represent it out there, it gives these ladies the opportunity to come into the crowds that are coming in and move forward, pass on the story. That's why I say I work in the underground, because I don't like to put my name out there and stuff like that. And, I like to keep myself humble as I can be. And if you know, but if you don't, it's fine with me too.
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Johnny.
What is it?
Johnny.
What is it?
Not Johnny.
Johnny is a supporter of all of us. Okay, he's a sponsor of all. He's like Casey. He supports all of us.
He does photography too. We take
Yeah.
pictures. He's someone who's taken many of our photos.
Yeah.
He is actually the success from the Christmas toy drive we had. It was our first annual one, and it was for Monabe, her homeless children.
My foundation. My foundation.
And then
yeah.
we also did for the abused children. It was her first one. And he, like he says, he's behind the scenes, but it was
That was
very,
a 3 weeks notice. We pushed the best
Yeah.
that we can. And, that's what makes it exciting, because you never know what's the outcome, or else it'll work or not.
so he's just phenomenal. His resources and just, he really cares from the heart, and he really gives it his all. We couldn't do this without each other as a team.
Good people.
Yeah.
Outreach.
He's all right. He's our.
He's a
Okay, y la última.
Connie, right?
Don't be blushing.
I know, not to forget it.
I don't know why I'm so nervous. Like,
nervous.
Before
We left you for last.
like,
we left Connie for last, and we'll let her explain. But I want to do. We want to do something. We want to acknowledge Connie. Like I said, she's been there since day one. She's always been by my side. Has been my right hand. Has been my just a huge power to Oye Tu Radio. Her show is extremely successful. She's got so many people from Chicago just loves Connie. But we wanted to acknowledge Connie with a little something. We wanted to acknowledge all of us here, from the producers, from Scott, from Ratoncito, Tere, Marta, and myself, for all your hard work, Mama. Just a little something to say.
Yeah. The first grab.
Yeah. Mi teléfono está ahí, Ray, so tú tomas tu.
Oh my gosh.
There, hold on. No.
Right? So very well deserved.
So very well deserved.
should
No,
I,
thank you. Thank you.
should I say what my show's about?
You can. Now you can.
Ahora sí nos va a decir de qué se trata el show de ella.
So my show's called La Hora Revolución. The name tells you, La Hora Revolución. I'm a brown beret. Buena Café is what they call us. So who we are is we're the vanguard of our people, Chicano people, our gente, and we protect our people out there when we're organizing and putting together, whether it's protests, events, protests against injustices of our people. My show's about social justice, civil justice, la lucha de nuestra gente. So most of the time, the people that come on my show it could be anywhere from artists to teachers, professors, students, artists, anything that has to do with history, cultura, anything that has to do with our people. That's what my show's about. So, yeah. Also a danzante, and Monibi is a danzante with me, my Nina.
Yes.
And even Liz has gone to our danza practicas. So I'm really involved. And then on top of this, I do the show. I'm really dedicated. I love Oye Tu Radio. I feel like Oye Tu Radio has been part of my life, just like the Brown Berets, just like danza. It's all it's not a hobby. It's not something for fun. It's part of my life. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
No, thank you. You're doing great. Una pregunta, Connie. ¿Cómo es que te envolviste en todo esto?
¿En el radio o qué cosa?
En lo que haces.
Con los Brown Berets, hace como 5 o 6 años me querían reclutar y no estaba lista, no estaba preparada porque tenía una niña. Tengo 6 hijos. En ese tiempo mi niña estaba chiquitita, ahora ya tiene 8 años y ella también es una Brown Beret cadet. Ella también se quiso involucrar y le gusta bastante y lo hice porque yo miraba muchas injusticias que estaban pasando, como families that are affected by their family members that are shot, killed by the police. So I thought, I'm tired of seeing my people getting killed. I'm tired of seeing my people on the border, being killed. So those kind of things me hicieron hacer como una rabia que dije, I have to do something. So no puedo nomás estar en el social media, detrás de un teléfono, yo quería estar like boots on ground. Yo quería hacer el trabajo sí misma. So yo me pongo allá afuera. I go to the streets and I risk my life to protect the people when they're in possible danger. So because that could be my grandma, that could be my aunt, that could be my sister, that could be my daughter, etc. So I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Wow. Yeah, vengo de padres, no son inmigrantes, son migrantes de México que vinieron luchando para hacer una vida mejor para nosotros. So, mi papá pescaba fresas, mi madre era housekeeper, y, viéndolos a ellos, yo crecer viéndolos a ellos como sufrieron para darnos lo mejor. Yo quería también lo mejor para mis hijos.
¿Y eso fue algo que te hizo entrar en la radio para poder estar?
Sí, ya lo del radio fue que one time I went to, Moni me dijo, I'm by myself, I'm lonely, come over.
Dramática, ¿verdad?
I'm lonely, come over. Y le dije, okay, me fui en pijamas. Y acompañarla.
Sí, me fui en pijamas.
Ya, sí, me fui en pijamas. Y fue la primera vez que escuchó la canción Linda Chicana y se enamoró de la canción y las dos estábamos like, oh my God, qué bonita canción. Y le dije, nunca la habías escuchado, being in the music business o no, pero no, se enamoró de la canción, and that's where it all started. I kept going porque me gustaba escuchar lo que la gente pedía de música y ya después cuando nos juntamos más en Bloomington, pues éramos más y empezaron a traer más personas y honestamente, para decirles la verdad, estaba yo bien calladita, nunca quería decir nada. Me decían, tienes que hablar, ¿no? Porque the first time I got on the mic, I kid you not, I was like, whispering. Pero ahora ya no, ya agarré más la onda. Pero yeah, ever since, I think Bloomington was where I kicked it off a little bit more with the radio. And actually, Moni B was the one who kind of pushed and gave me that shove. Like, you could do this.
Well, she was Connie was shy.
It's not shy anymore.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Well, you're doing a great job, and we really like what you're doing. It's very, very nice what you do.
Gracias.
Me gusta lo que ella hace para las personas que nos están viendo que no entienden el programa de ella. Se trata, bueno, voy a dejar que Moni Viendo lo explique mejor de lo que...
Pues se trata de la injusticia de nuestra gente. Por ejemplo, todos los, I mean, everything from corn vendors
vendedores ambulantes.
Sí,
ándale, esa es la palabra.
todo,
Ambulantes. Todas las injusticias que hay para nuestra gente, ella va y protesta, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Va y protesta, defiende los derechos de las personas. Así que si les interesa ver el programa de ella, son los días...
Lunes a las 7.
Lunes a las 7 la pueden ver. Hani, su programa se llama La Hora Revolución. ¿Me gusta el nombre? Sí. La Hora Revolución. Pues nosotros queremos darte las gracias por todo lo que estás haciendo. Sí, estás haciendo muy bien, ¿eh? Gracias.
Ahora Moni.
Ahora Moni.
Yo, pues qué. No, pues en realidad ahorita pues no tengo, pues el show mío se trataba pues de muchas cosas, ¿no? A mí me gusta hablar de cosas de lo que no les gusta hablar, cosas medias, por ejemplo, domestic violence, ¿no? La violencia doméstica, de abuso sexual de los niños, de víctimas de abuso sexual, de el odio, de haters. Me gusta hablar de todas esas cosas, ¿no?
De todo un poco.
De todo un poco, de eso se trata mi show. Me encanta hablar de cosas así. Un poco sensitivas, pero son cosas que sí se tienen de qué hablar, ¿no? De que hay mucha gente. Por ejemplo, ahorita lo que está pasando lo voy a mencionar con con Johnny Depp y Amber Heard. Amber Heard.
Right. She said correct. Amber Heard. She said.
Pensó en voz alta.
De Amber Heard. Oh my God.
Got that nickname.
Ok, se trata de que sí hay hombres que son víctimas de la violencia doméstica. There are a lot of men that are out there that are victims of domestic violence. And that, to me, yes, I think Johnny Depp is hot, pero I watch it and I am watching the trial, but for me, it's more that I'm glad it's getting out there, that if anything good comes out of this craziness, si algo bueno sale de esto, de Johnny Depp y Amber, es de que se va a dar cuenta la gente que sí hay ese problema, es serio, que sí hay hombres que sufren y lo sufren en silencio, por vergüenza, porque son hombres, machos, no, ¿me entienden? No deben de sufrir eso. Yo creo que todavía más pena y más vergüenza que una mujer. So, para mí es muy importante ese tipo de, pues, de hablar de cosas así, ¿no?
Your
Sí, de ese tema.
your topics are pretty amazing because a lot of people can relate. Mucha
Ay,
gente puede relacionarse con los
temas que
con los temas. Yeah, absolutely.
trato de, I try to find subjects that people are a little kind of, a little too, you know, I don't know, it's too risky to talk about. And I said, let's talk about this. I love talking about haters.
Y ahora,
I love talking about haters. So.
Y ahora tenemos que, Marta y yo, hablar de nuestro show también.
Así es,
Sí.
porque la gente
Porque
nos
ellos-
quiere
sí.
conocer.
Para que lo
Te
digas,
dejo que
Martita.
hablas, Teresa, porque ya he
Habla,
hablado
Martita.
demasiado. Marta y Tere hacemos entrevistas a los artistas, no nomás artistas, también pueden
Tenemos
ser
de todo,
actores,
todo
a
un poco.
maquillistas, personalidades, de todo un poco. Nuestro programa siempre está enfocado en entrevistas, a veces salimos y vamos a conciertos o a las casas de los artistas si nos invitan, vamos a eventos y hacemos las entrevistas ahí. A veces si Marta y Tere no pueden, tenemos un equipo detrás de nosotros que van y lo hacen, como creo que el lunes teníamos una entrevista, no pudimos ir y fue Ray. Y así le hacemos, y después ponemos las entrevistas aquí para que ustedes las vean. A veces puede ser un fin de semana, un concierto, vamos, lo grabamos y después ustedes lo pueden ver. Eso es Oye Tu Radio, son el equipo de aquí de todos nosotros.
Para que
los
vean que Oye
trabajamos.
Tu Radio mereces un poquito de todo.
Así es, tenemos un poquito de todo. Tenemos detrás de las cámaras también un equipo que están manejando Oye Tu Radio, Ray. Scott maneja YouTube y el Facebook se maneja solo. Y eso somos todos nosotros. Y pues ya nos presentamos, ya sabemos un poquito de todo. Si tienen alguna pregunta, si algo se nos pasó, envíenos un mensaje, un comentario y nosotros lo contestamos si se puede ahorita, si no más tarde. Mientras tenemos algo de lo que queremos platicar.
Sí. Vamos a tener un evento el 26 de junio de 12 a 8 de la noche. Va a ser en Cendejas, en la ciudad de San Dimas. Eso va a ser para Maryland, para recorrer fondos para ayudarla ahorita en su batalla pues de cáncer. So, los invitamos a todos, por favor, los boletos son $20, 25 en la puerta. Va a haber grupos, va a haber música, va a haber muchas cosas, y si nos pueden ayudar con un boletito, apoyar, con eso se lo vamos a agradecer muchísimo.
Ahora, si usted por alguna razón no puede asistir ese día, se acepta la donación como quiera.
Claro que sí.
No tiene que ir si no puede ir al evento. Nomás haga su donación y es para Marilyn, que está luchando contra cáncer.
Tiene 5. Ella
Cáncer
tiene, where are your cancers?
Thyroid cancer.
One time it's thyroid cancer. It starts near thyroid, but it was left undetected for so long. It went down to both my lungs, which that's the normal place it would go. But I've had it for even longer, that it's in my blood. It traveled to my skull. So one time I had it in my skull, 5 cancers in my throat and in my lungs. I've had it come back. It's back in my throat for the 3rd time. Now it's leaving my lungs and it's coming to my throat. So I'm constantly, but has never been about my cancer. It's been the goodness that comes out of it. It's been not just me, it's been everybody else that lifts me up. I honestly, there's days, I think this last time when it came back to my throat, I think it was a little scary for everybody. Lorraine has totally been the pillar of strength. Johnny has seen he's uplifted me at times. Monabi has prayed on me on my throat. She's anointed her hands. Um, I've never let it dictate my life, control my life. I actually at one time I branched off and made a spa within my own home. Monabi has rings and butterflies, and I made a rings and butterflies at one time. We're in the progress of making a patent sips. It's called Tipsy Brushes. I'm always out there. Now I'm like a part of Eats with Beats. I'm everywhere doing things, even in my fight.
She's living.
Yes, she's never lost the joy of life.
Eso es bueno. Para toda la gente que nos está viendo, Marilyn tiene varios años luchando contra el cáncer, ¿verdad?
5 años.
5 años luchando contra el cáncer. Y este evento que estamos haciendo, ¿verdad?
Sí, pues sí.
Es para ayudarla a ella. Ella, pues es una guerrera, está trabajando, hace todo lo posible por estar, ¿cómo se dice? Contenta y no dejarse caer. Y el programa le ayuda a ella y todos los que están aquí, le ayudan a ella para que ella no se caiga. Así como la ven, tiene vamos a hablar de tu spa. Tienen un spa, ella en Moribi, un spa hacen masajes, ¿qué más? Masajes faciales,
terapia de madera.
así es. Y las dos tienen uno, ella tiene otro, no sé, ahorita nos pasan la dirección. Y esa es una manera de ella, ¿cómo se dice? De motivarse y no dejarse caer.
Y también mantenerse ocupada.
Ocupada en algo para
mantener
no
su
estar
mente
pensando.
ocupada.
Así es, y con el spa, no sé qué días, creo que es todos los días que tienen spa. Es una manera de ella de mantenerse ocupada en algo. Así, y también la radio, y estamos tratando de que toda la gente que nos está viendo, que nos apoye haciendo sus donaciones. No sé si aquí viene un número, Money B, donde puedan.
Pero si nos pueden purchase tickets online.
O
And they
aquí
do not
viene,
have to attend. They're able to buy them through
no
Eventbrite.
veo un sitio donde se
Buscan
puede.
The Untied Ribbon.
No hay teléfono.
Y ahí está.
Tendría que you can buy them online through Eventbrite.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Me
I don't
pueden-
see it here.
It's not a ticket.
Ok. Pues ya escucharon que pueden, vamos a poner, si pueden poner los datos, Scott, se pueden poner los datos donde pueden comprar los tickets para el evento de Maryland. So what was it? He'll write them down so people can.
Can I also share something?
Yes.
I've had surgery to remove the cancer in my skull, so I have a titanium plate. I have metal. They had to take out a larynx nerve. I'm paralyzed on this side. She went with me to my appointment and she saw like there's nothing here. I get injections so I can speak and swallow. I've had the cancers in both my lungs. I was going through hard chemo, and Connie allowed me to do some protests with her. She stood behind me because I was the last one panting and breathing. And I mean, the bond that I have with these people, they believe in me. I mean, every breath that I have, I know we're all going through things, but tomorrow will be that better day. Never always go towards that light. Always go towards that light, and somebody else always has it worse than somebody. Like a lot of people say, Marilyn, you have it bad, but you just don't know. Just because you don't see, a lot of people don't understand that I have cancer. I look normal, or she looks normal, but
You look
don't
great.
know.
Yes.
You don't know.
Great. Se mira muy
Thank you.
muy bonita.
Thank you, Connie.
You look very beautiful. You look great. I don't know how you do it.
You do.
No se ve.
God
I
above
know.
all.
Cuando la vi en el hospital when she had her skull surgery, that was something for her to go through.
Monabi has been through all my surgeries, and she sat with my family and my kids. So I thank you.
When she went to the protests, I don't think you had that much of a voice.
A lot of people didn't want me doing things.
That
but-
was the kids in cages protesting, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that
Thank
the
you,
one we
Connie.
ran from the park?
No, this was in LA.
In LA, it was
LA,
huge. Yeah.
I did the Fairmont Park with her. Yes, that's where I saw you. Yes.
Ella lo que está, ella lo que está diciéndonos también es de que ella no se da por vencida. Ella sigue su vida normal, como
Trata de llevar
cualquier
su vida
persona
normal.
normal, como todos, porque es una persona normal. No se tira, no se deja caer, sigue adelante. Ella disfruta cada día. Gracias a Dios, ella está disfrutando cada día, cada momento de su vida y se mira muy bien, se mira hermosa, se mira muy bonita.
Así es, y se ve muy bien. Y le damos pues las gracias por estar aquí, por haber aceptado la invitación. Thanks for accepting the invitation to Oye Tu Radio. So we can introduce everyone.
Thank you.
Ya hacía falta presentarlos a todos porque siempre hacemos el show, hablamos de Oye Tu Radio, pero tampoco, no habíamos hablado de lo que hay detrás de Oye Tu Radio. Un equipo muy grande de gente trabajadora, gente que pues se llevan muy bien. No digo nosotros porque bueno, nosotros estamos acá, pero entre ellos mismos se llevan muy bien. Y pues les damos las gracias por estar aquí a todos ustedes. Ahora te voy a dejar que tú hables en inglés.
What you, Kanye, you do it, babe. What do I say? I don't know. ¿De qué, hija? What am I?
De lo que yo dije
Oh, what
a
did you
ella
say?
para que ella me entienda.
She said.
You speak Spanish? No.
No.
Just say what she said.
Yeah. I understand bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I was just telling, our viewers, how you look, that you look very good. And thank you all for being here.
Thank you for having us as a family.
Yes, that's what I told them, that you guys are a family. I don't include us because, we're here. We just met you guys.
Yeah.
We're family.
Yeah, we don't, and also, we volunteer to do this. We take time out of our day to do this. And whether we have sponsors or not, we still have to take time out of our day to dedicate to this. We still have to, like I myself, my show also is not scripted, but I do take time to prepare for that show, or do take time to find out who's going to be my next guest and bring them, on to the show. But I think what's the best thing about all of us is that we have in common is that when we do have our shows, everyone can relate to what we're talking about. So it engages the audience. They want to listen and they look forward to the next show. So I just wanted to share that.
Can I say something too? I just want to say, like Connie, you brought a lot when we were only the morning show at the beginning. I mean, that's how we met Elvia.
Oh, like Queen Bee.
Yeah, the Queen Bee. And that's how we met Elvia,
right.
was because you brought her on as a guest. So she does know a lot. She knows a lot of people and brings a lot of knowledge. Also.
I've learned a lot from Kanye.
Yeah.
Yo aprendido muchísimo, baby.
And Marilyn, I met you through when we were in Fresno. Remember, we went to go do something.
Oh,
over
with
there.
the garage
Henry
oldies.
Sorry, Henry. Your journey, because my mother, my sister, tons of family members to cancer. And so I would follow your journey, and you're an inspiration.
Yes,
Even though you're going through what you're going through, you're an inspiration to others. You really, I do you remember when I told you that in Fresno? You're a warrior. That's how I see you as a warrior.
Tengo una pregunta para el DJ. Dices que el DJ les ayuda a todas. A todos, es el DJ.
Tenemos varios DJs. Tenemos a Joey, que es DJ Boogie, Joey Castillo. Then we also have Ruben Trouble.
Oh yeah.
Trouble, DJ Trouble. Those are like our DJs. Our other DJs, but they're more than DJs. They also have their show. Is like Eloy. Eloy is a very, very well known and very funkero. AJ is also our DJ, but he's the sound engineer for everybody.
Yeah. How do you do it?
I don't know.
And you know what?
My magic.
Right? He's amazing. He's amazing. Like,
Yes.
he's on it. Like, when he's with me on my shows, I don't even have to tell him anything as far as, like, if I don't have a song in mind, I'm like, oh my God, what's next? I didn't have it prepared. He got me. Like right there. I'm like, how did you know I wanted that song? Like, he already knows. There's times when I can't even make it to the show, and I tell him, you know what, I still want a show, but I can't be there. So just play some songs, you know, for the whole time. And he gets them. Like, I'll send him a list, but then sometimes like, I don't know what else to give you. Just throw anything in, and he knows what to do. So
Right.
you're awesome.
I can come up with the name triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that triple.
A while ago, it was originally Flex Boy, and it was because me and my dad we used to go out to, basically, and it was because me and my dad used to go out and do shows at like bars and stuff. Because he used to do all the sound engineering, so I'm following his footsteps basically. Yeah, and so it came from doing that and from school because my friends, they put a flex tape on me and then they're like, Flex Boy, and I'm like, I'm Flex Boy now. So I've just been using that as for a time I was using that as my whole name for the sound engineering stuff. But then my dad was just like, you gotta step it up, and then I was just like, what about Flex Triple X then? We kept it then. So
That's pretty
Like it.
flexible.
yeah.
And I think what it is that AJ, because all our shows are different. He's learned what music we like, because you know we take breaks, you know, and he'll play music in between. But he knows what music I like. He knows what Lorraine likes, what Marilyn likes, what Connie likes. What Liz might like, all of us, right? Yeah, so he knows what we like. So he's you know, so it's really easy to sit down and he's managing it, you know.
What about
Ángeles is taking a leave of absence. We miss her. Ángeles, si estás escuchando, te extrañamos muchísimo. Ojalá que regreses pronto. Se está tomando un poquito de tiempo en las vacaciones. She is planning on coming back, but la extrañamos los viernes a las 5 de la tarde.
Right?
Sí, aquí estuviera con nosotros.
Lo perdiste.
Sí, ¿verdad? Pero she should be coming back in the very near future. I just don't know when.
Pues nosotros queremos darle las gracias a todo el equipo de Oye Tu Radio.
Oh.
Ahora,
Mexican Monopoly Man.
bueno, tú eres la que te encargas de eso. Así que...
Mexican Monopoly Man. There's a few other people I need to mention that were not able to come with us. Anne-Marie has a show that's called Touched. And what she concentrates on, lo que ella se concentra es las familias que tienen, people who have family that are incarcerated, that are in prison, que tienen familia en prisión y hijos, padres, lo que sea, ¿no? Ella se especializa en eso.
En su programa es de la gente que tiene personas que están en la cárcel.
Sí.
Si necesitan hablar, platicar o saber algo más.
Sí, está muy, she's so knowledgeable en eso. That's Anne-Marie. We have Angela McLean from the Olive Branch. She has her shows on Wednesdays. And she has an amazing show. Her show is all about community. I mean, everything she does for the community. She is, oh my gosh, she just opens up. She has where we used to have our shows, she has turned it into a complete giving closet where the community can come in and pick out clothes for free, shoes for free, food for free. She does community events in the parks for people. Just an amazing woman and an amazing program at the Olive Branch. So we have Angela on Wednesdays from 5 to 7.
Los miércoles puede ver a Ángela con un programa para la comunidad que se llama, ¿cómo dices? Closet.
It's called the Giving Closet.
El closet de dar, o sea que ustedes van y ella les regala ropa, ¿no?
Ropa, comida, zapatos. Aparte ella es consejera sobre si tienes problemas domésticos, si tienes necesitas ayuda con lo que sea, vamos a decir, de no puedes pagar el bill de tu luz esa semana o algo, ella te puede ayudar, te puede orientar, ¿no? Dónde ir y con quién hablar. Es buenísimo su programa.
Sí, lo hemos visto, muy interesante. Así que si quieren escuchar y ver el programa de Ángela, lo pueden hacer los miércoles. Es servicio a la comunidad todo lo que ella hace, ¿verdad?
And last but not least, we got the Mexican Monopoly Man, and he will be transmitting out of Las Vegas. He is going to concentrate on music and the Vegas life. And su música va a ser todo tejano y norteño.
¿Y va a hablar un poquito de Las Vegas? ¿O?
Va a hablar de Las Vegas, la vida de Las Vegas, va a hacer muchas cosas en vivo, va a andar en las calles de Las Vegas. Es una persona bien Oh my gosh, bien alegre. He loves to dance. He loves to do so many things. He's going to be so much fun.
He was part of our morning tea.
Yes,
our
the Queen
yeah.
Bee Show. Yes.
Yes.
And y se parece al Mexican Monopoly Man. Se parece al Monopoly Man.
Si no lo ven aquí es porque vive en Las Vegas y no pudo estar hoy con nosotros, pero es parte de Oye Tu Radio. ¿Y su programa cuándo va a ser? ¿Qué días?
Va a ser los sábados en la noche, pero no tenemos todavía el horario.
Okay. Bueno, espérenlo pronto, ahí lo vamos a anunciar en la radio. Nosotros nuevamente queremos darle las gracias a toda la gente que nos está viendo. Primero voy a empezar que nos den las redes cada uno, antes de despedirnos, que nos den las redes de ellos, their social media. We're going to start with your social media, your business, if you have one, you know, so you can.
And your sponsors.
Yes.
Yes, think about your sponsors.
So we start with
Lorraine, if you want to, your social media information where people can contact you, and then of course, sponsors of the Untied Ribbon.
Like if you have an Instagram, a Facebook, or Twitter.
So, you can find me on Facebook under Lorena Teresa Cifuentes, or you can find me on Instagram under You Got To Me One. A couple of our sponsors, and we're going to kind of split it here, would be, of course, Johnny Root Deep. And I believe we also have the Garcia Center of the Arts located in San Bernardino. And then Marilyn will go ahead and fill you in on the other couple of them that we have.
She is also, as you know, our sponsor. We have Stella Cycles out in City of Industry for everyday car bike needs. Small checks, oil change, tune-ups. He has his own mechanic now. Eats with the B. Oh yes. Okay. So, Made in LA and his wife come to Mama. She does candles making, smudges. He actually, during the COVID, what he does is he goes to little small businesses because he lost business during COVID. So he brings the mini trucks, the VW bucks, DJs like GD Hall will perform, NWA, he will bring his book and do a signing. So they give back to the community. They give back to these little mom and pop places. So Carlos and Francis, I think that's it, right?
Your website or social media?
I do have the www.untiedribbon.com. It hasn't been updated with current episodes, but you can find me also on Facebook, Marilyn Aparicio. Instagram would be Madam Butterfly. I am also doing pop-ups and supporting Monabe, the Rings and Butterflies. At one time, we did it together. So I'll be out Sunday at a pop-up, and we're getting pop-ups together with her makeup line and helpers. So look for us in announcements.
And you can look me up under Casey Rodriguez or Smooches Creations Inc. The zeros are not O's. There are, the number 0. That's where everything is confusing. Please support, and it's the same on Facebook as well. So, Smooches Creations Inc.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Johnny Root Deep Guzman. And you'll see me around. Give a shout out to Angel One Magazine. Give a shout out to Sugar Bear, Angel Baby, bunch of Castellai that allow us to push forward to help me push my ladies forward to doing what they're doing. So you see pop up cruises, come out and support. Come meet my ladies.
A lot of ladies.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a few. I don't know if they want my personal Facebook. Well, my personal one is Connie Gonzalez, and then my Instagram, I don't know that you want it. It's really long. It's Lamati _ Sochi _ Nantri. And then my show one is La Hora Revolución. That's probably going to be the best one. It's at,
Más fácil de acordarse.
La Hora Revolución. Okay, the other ones are too long. Oh, and my sponsors are Obsidian. You can find them too. Obsidian Records, which are Quetzalcoatl Band, Anomaly Productive, and Héroes del Sol.
My sponsors for the Only the Money show is Joe's Diner, located in downtown San Bernardino, 123 Northeast Street, downtown San Bernardino. Best breakfast in town. And I know they all you all can
Where?
123 Northeast Street. Joey's Diner downtown. Joey's Diner. The chilaquiles, just the best flavor. Saludo a mis compadres, a Joey y Misael, muchísimas gracias por siempre, por el apoyo que siempre me han dado todos estos años, los quiero mucho. Also, la banda Viento de Oro, la banda de las estrellas, a la familia Joe, les agradezco todo. A John, la familia John, disculpe. So those are my sponsors. And then, of course, I did want to mention, they mentioned, is the Garcia Center for the Arts. It's a beautiful place where we are having our shows right now. It's no longer in my living room. Ya no está mi sala. Mi sala. Ya puedo mirar mi tele y los pies en mi sala. So, but it's the Garcia Arts for the Center. It's a beautiful center. It's like a mini hacienda. Está hermoso el lugar. Allí hacen eventos para toda la comunidad. I mean, there's pottery classes, there's art classes, there's dance classes, there's gardening classes. Es un local bien bonito. Los invito a que vayan. Está precioso. So thank you, George, for the opportunity to be there. I really appreciate it. And that's my show. Oh, my Facebook, Moni B. Henley Medina. Por favor, no se les olvide Moni B. Henley. Si nomás ponen Moni B. Henley, sale muchas cosas. Instagram, same thing, Moni B. Henley.
My Facebook is just Dorinda Prendergast Chires, and then my Instagram is Raiders Fan 909. I'm a Raiders fan. Not to mention that I also sell eyelashes. I have my own line of eyelashes. Marilyn knows I got yours. Actually, I forgot to
I've
bring
been waiting. He gave them to me one time,
Yes.
and I fell in love with them
Yes.
because I wear long eyelashes. And
I got them just for her, but it's Glamour by Sunshine. I also sell jewelry and accessories. I've done a lot of car shows, a lot of stuff. After when COVID happened, I kind of stepped back, but now it's time to get back out there. So so it's Glamour by Sunshine, Raiders Fan 909. My Facebook number. Thank you.
So my Facebook is Erica M. Bluffhop. It's pretty easy to find.
It's like a song.
Right. My Instagram is also the same. And my sponsor right now is Arcadia Highlander Pet Care. And then I also do PMF. So you can find me on Facebook. If you're not feeling well, I am the one to go to make you feel better. I do, like I said, pulse electromagnetic field therapy. And I am mobile. So if you're not feeling good, give me a call.
Okay. Right after the show.
You can find me on Facebook at Liz Anaya or Instagram. It's A Pinchy Liz. As I said earlier, I do sell cars. I've been doing it for about 10 years.
Hold on, they're in the room. Let me find it.
My sponsor is Fairview Ford. They're they've been there for 61 years. It's a big deal.
Fairview Ford.
If you want to buy a car, go see her.
Another sponsor is Image Spa MD, and they're a spa out in Rancho Cucamonga. I hadn't told you.
Oh,
I got them
okay,
sponsored.
yeah.
But
Girl.
Can we mention, could you please mention Jesse and how he...
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Jesse Ramirez, Anomaly Productive, aka Anomaly Productive, he does the financial end for real estate, and I'm doing for automobiles, but he'll be coming on once a month and on my show, and he's going to keep us updated with the real estate market and what's trending. And he's gonna, he's gonna accessorize the show immensely with his presence. So
She's actually gonna be on this weekend.
Yes,
if
I'm
you guys
gonna-
want to listen in and hear what she has to say.
And
I'll be on
Anomaly's
there.
actually going to be on my show on Monday.
All right.
I love Jesse. Jesse's such a good guy, very intelligent.
My bestie.
Yes, Connie's best friend. So yeah, I look forward to being on the show with Marilyn. We have some things to talk about.
I think she is.
So this will be Saturday. She will be interviewing. Marilyn will interview.
Yes, we'll
Liz.
talk about our community, our youth, and how important teaching them how to manage their money is.
Nice.
And Monday you'll
Because
be
I want to
in-
keep helping my kids, so let's help
Jesse.
Yeah, Jessica will be on my show on Monday. Yeah.
Next.
Estamos calladitos. All right, bye.
You can find me on Instagram, flex_triple_x, or you can find my personal one, which is AJ_172. And our sponsor for the show is Templar's Bike Shop. If you want a lowrider, a beach cruiser, or a BMX, he builds it right in his bike shop. And that's where we currently are doing the show at, in his bike shop. So hit him up if you want a bike.
Oh,
Right?
Yo soy Gonzalez, hit me up at G. And I don't have no sponsors, but I am looking for sponsors. So to the creator bot,
Oh my God. He actually brought it.
I don't know if it's your sex appeal or hits triple. You can tell. It was like all
Estos son los muchachos de Oye Tu Radio.
Y bueno, como nos pueden encontrar a ellos en sus sitios, también nos pueden encontrar a Marta y a Tere en todas las redes sociales, así como simplemente Marta y Tere.
Y no se olviden de suscribirse a nuestro
El
canal.
botoncito rojo que está ahí abajo, solo clic y ya.
Bueno, Moni, yo quiero presentar a las personas que están detrás aquí.
Sí, por favor.
Gordito,
Por
Gaitán.
favor.
No se ve.
Ya, pero el ratoncito.
Ellos siempre están atrás.
Pero no te mires, ratoncito.
No les gusta salir a ellos. Ay, jamás me da.
I would like to say a couple of words before I go. I have to go to work, but I would like to tell all of you that if Oye Tu Radio is still going, it's because all of you. We started this about 5 years ago, maybe more. And I'd like to share this with you. I really did with some of you, but not all of you. One of the big DJs from some Spanish radio, A1, back then, I was kind of like in touch with him, and I told him that I was asking for that. I said, stuff like that. And he said, no, you just don't play radio. You're not a DJ, don't play radio because you're not going to last. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do nothing. He said that to me. Karma's a, you all know that, right? Karma's a bitch. No, he's jobless. He's looking for a job as a DJ. He was a big one back then.
You gonna hire him?
The thing is that, like I said, at the beginning, Oye Tu Radio is still going because all of you. And I knew, I've seen it, some of you, just, through Facebook and stuff, but not in person. And now I realize that we have a great team. And I really, really, really appreciate you. And I really thank you for what you do. It's not only radio speaking on the radio, but you do community service. And you help a lot of people. And that's more than, there's no words to thank you. For that.
Thank you.
So thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ratoncito. He's in the
He has to go work.
Somebody has to work.
Well, we're gonna stop at the night club on the way home. Okay?
A la gente que nos está a Scal, porque armó todo esto que está aquí, lo armó en, ¿qué fue? En 2 días. 2 días, porque este no es el setup que tiene Marta y Tere. Y logró que para que todos nos escucháramos, poner micrófonos, cámaras, para que todos nos viéramos, porque somos muchos y ahorita nos estamos viendo todos. Así que le damos las gracias porque si Scar no
Thank you,
podía
Scott.
las luces son para que las mujeres no se nos vean las arrugas y nos veamos bien bonitas. Así que jóvenes. No slides.
Y yo pensando que al vender.
No.
Todos esos luces se me van.
Mírame mis ojerotes y cuando me ven en el show no es I say God. Gracias a Scott nos tenemos más openness. He has all these lights for us, all these, I don't know, all this stuff he does. I wouldn't be able to do it. Yes, he works his magic, and thank you.
Yes, thank you, Scott. Thank you.
Gracias.
It's up to you. It's beautiful in here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Buenas noches a todo el público. Ya conocen a Oye Tu Radio. Este es el equipo de Oye Tu Radio de lunes a domingo. Los 7 días, las 24 horas hay música. El programador se acaba de ir. Cualquier canción que ustedes quieran, ya saben, la mandan por un mensaje, por correo y nosotros ponemos la música.
Complacemos a todos, ¿verdad, Martita?
Así
Si
es.
no nos la sabemos, la cantamos. Nos la inventamos.
Así que gracias a todo el equipo de Oye Tu Radio. Gracias a Moni B por el
Thank
trabajo
you.
que hace, porque así como lo ven, Marta y Tere, no conocemos a todo el equipo de Oye Tu Radio y los conocemos. La base está en San Bernardino, ¿sí? San Bernardino.
Yes,
Ellen,
somebody know.
San Bernardino.
10th and E Street at the Garcia Center for the
Así
arts.
que la base donde empezó Oye Tu Radio
11th
es allá y ahora estamos aquí en Hablan, California. Está la segunda base de Oye Tu Radio. Tenemos 2 lugares.
Y vamos a tener uno en Las Vegas.
Ya vamos a tener 3 en Las Vegas. Antes teníamos
And
una en
I'm working
México,
on
pero
one in Idaho.
ya escucharon. Así que estamos creciendo más y así que les damos las gracias porque sin ustedes no fuera esto posible y sin el equipo de Oye Tu Radio tampoco.
Gracias.
Buenas noches a todos. No se olviden, suscríbanse a nuestro canal y ahí vamos a tener los datos de todas las personas que estuvieron hoy aquí, del programa de cada uno de ellos. Buenas noches. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Gracias.
Gracias.